Greetings to all and welcome to this video on how to create an application in Oracle Apex. We assume that you have logged in Oracle Apex and this is the screen that you are presented with. We have already taken a bit of time to show how to create tables and views in SQL Workshop. And now we'll move to the next phase of our work on how to create applications in Oracle Apex using App Builder. So you have to click on App Builder and you'll be offered with the choice to create an application. Let's click on Create. And here, let's say we want to create a new application. So we are going to click on New Application. We are being prompted to type the name of our application and we can write CMC like Course Management, CMS Course Management System App, CMSAP. We will also be asked to choose the appearance. How do we want our application to look like? Let's go and see what are the choices. Vita dark, red, light. I would like to have maybe something darkish, might be nice. Oh, let's leave it white for now. But for me, what is important is to choose the navigation using menus. So I'm clicking on top menus. If you like to have the dark view, you can also click on the dark view. So let's choose the dark view with top menus. From here, we are going to click on Save Changes. Our changes have been saved and I think we are ready to create our first application. Yes, if we scroll down, you'll see under below create application in green and you can click on create application. Oracle Apex is doing some work in the background and the application has been created. You can see it here. This is the name of the application, CMSAP. And here, the application is having a home page and a login page, together with a global page for the internet. Now, let's go and build the user interface of our application to put the menus that we want to see in our application. To do that, we need to go to Shared Components. Inside Shared Component, you'll see the navigation is having two lists. Let us go inside the list navigation and further go to the navigation menu. Now, in our case, we want to have three menus. One menu for the admin, one menu for the lecturers, and one menu for the students. So I'm going to start with the first menu, which is the admin menu. From there, I'm simply going to click create entry to create the admin menu. They will ask me what is the label For that menu, I'll keep the same admin. And which page is it? I'll keep for now page 1, which is the home page. And I think we are set to create the very first menu. The menu has been created. If you want to see how it looks, you can come to this and run your app. Let's click. The app is loading. It wants us to log in. This is my username. I need to put my password. Remember, we created users. My password has been filled in. I can now sign in. I have signed in, and you can see the admin menu has been created. Let us close the app and go to create further menus. Beyond the admin, we said we also wanted to create a menu for the lecturers. So let's create the menu lecturer. After typing the name of the menu, we say create entry. The entry has been created. Let's put a label which is the same as the name, and which page. We said it was page number 1 for now, and we click on create entry. The entry has been created. We can go and see how it looks by running it. The entry has been created, and you can see it next to lecturers. The last menu that we want to create now is the menu for students. We will call it student. And after writing the name of the menu, we can click on create entry. There will be asked for the label, the same student. And after which page, we said page number 1 and create entry. If we look at it, the 3 entries has been created. Now, let us put sub-menus for the admin, the lecturer, the students, and so on. For now, we'll do for the admin. If we look at the design of our interface, we were saying in the admin, we want courses, and the admin will be able to create courses, to retrieve courses, or to modify courses. We also want the admin to list the different lecturers inside the menu lecturer. Let us write this instead of list, retrieve, if we want to use the terminology of the CRUD. Very, very good. So we can now go back to our Apex and see how to create the sub-menus. A quick look at our time sheet. We are at 8 minutes. Okay, let's try to rush. The first one that we wanted to do is the courses inside the admin. Courses inside the admin. Let's create the entry. Now we have to say the parent of this one is inside the admin. That is key. This menu is inside the admin. The parent is admin. We are going to call that menu is courses, and still for now it's page number 1. We can now create the list entry. It has been created. A look when we run it, you can now see admin is having courses. Let's go and put some sub-menu inside courses. We go back and create. We wanted to create a menu called Create. Inside courses, we create the entry. From there, we will be asked to say who is the parent. The parent is inside courses, so we can go to courses. The parent is courses. The entry, we are saying we want to retrieve. We want to retrieve courses. Oh no, we wanted to create. We were doing the create one. So we write create and the page is number 1. Then we create our entry. Is the entry created? When we run it, what do we see? We can now go to admin courses, and then we say create. After create, what do we want to do? We want to retrieve certain courses. Okay, let's go and create it. The retrieve link. I'm going to close this one. Quickly go to write retrieve. This is the one that we want to do now. In the retrieve, let's create the entry. Which parent is it? It is inside the courses just after create, so inside the courses. From there, I have to say the label is retrieve. Till page 1 for now, and we are going to create the entry. Very, very good. Did we finish? When we are looking at the courses, yes. No, we haven't done the modify. So we are going to create modify inside the courses. It will be modify. And now we can quickly create entry. Who is the parent? The parent is courses. And then the entry is modify. And page number 1, create the entry. How much time are we left with? We are at 12. Let's go and try to end. We will just create another menu item for the admin for him to do some work on the lecturers. So we'll create another one that we are going to call lecturers. And create the entry, not lecturers. Yes, create the entry. Then from there, we want to say who the parent is for the admin to do some work on lecturers. And we called it lecturers. And page 1 for now. We can now create the entry. If we run it, we will see inside the admin, we now can do work for courses, but also for lecturers. Very, very good. What do we have inside lecturers? Inside lecturers, we can retrieve. That is the only task that we want to do from lecturers. So I'm going to retrieve some work from lecturers, create the entry task. Once the entry task is created, we are saying it is inside the lecturers and we called it retrieve. That was the name of the label. And thereafter is still page 1. Create edit in page 1. We can now create the entry list and go and have a look at it to see how does it look. We run it. We can now see the admin will do some work to create courses, retrieve courses, modify courses. The admin can also do some work to retrieve courses. Thank you very much. We have done